if your drummer is counting out loud, you know, see, I already it up. So
you're such a drummer.
Yeah,
we're all in trouble if the drummer's counting out loud.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of the Riffs and Rhythms Podcast. I would like to kindly ask all of you at home to slide all the way down in your row and sit well down in your seat. And please keep your hands and feet inside the podcast at all times. My name is Kevin McLaughlin, and this is
Paul Robertson.
Welcome to the Riffs and Rhythms Podcast. Can you stand it?
Yeah!
Boop, 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 boop. This just in. According to the AI overview on the Google searching, I typed in, who is the hottest band in Florida? And the AI overview comes back with this. And I'll try to use my best newscaster voice. Wait. All decent newscasters drink heavily.
Oh, Ron Burgundy.
Sponsored by?
Sponsored by that super cool square ice cube making tray.
I love that.
We have one in the fridge. It's gray. All right. This just in. Brothers Within is widely recognized as one of the hottest, fastest rising reggae bands in Florida as of late 2025. Known for their high-energy performances and strong social media presence, they have become a staple in the Florida music scene, particularly in Southwest Florida. More at 11.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know what?
What?
They are here in the studio.
Yes! We got them back.
There you
Got
go,
the camera to them 3 or 4 times already.
I was wondering why, even though it's like 50 degrees outside, it's boiling in here. It's because we got Brothers Within.
I know, man. Heating it up.
The brothers are within the studio.
Oh.
That being said by our resident ghost on the Ox,
That's right.
The
Devin.
ghost is on
That's
the
right.
ice.
That's why we pay you nothing but the best for these lines you drop.
That's why you pay me nothing.
I know. Hey,
We're working on
He
that.
got paid today. He got paid in a number 5 meal.
Number 6.
Number six.
What's the number 6?
That's just a chicken sandwich.
I saw that cup over there.
Did they finally let you get the fries?
Oh, I had the fries. The fries came with it.
Yeah, he's graduated up to fries now.
It comes with egg roll.
Where the fries spilt, they always put them like upside down, right? Or is that?
the
Burger King.
bottom
No,
of the bag.
we paid extra for the right side up fries.
Did Kevin
That's a Burger King
Did
move.
Kevin pull the dad move and give you have a fry tax?
Take fries out of my meal.
Oh, no. No.
No. All right. Yeah.
No. I got my own fries.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No, but I did
We're
get
high
paid
budget now.
in.
I
I did get paid in the form of having a ride here. So that's
That's
awesome.
right. Yes. Yeah. So you should.
Yeah, it's way faster than walking.
We do appreciate Devin and AKA the Ghost and the Ox there. So check out his podcast as well.
Now, you said appreciate. Is that like kind of in between appreciating and depreciating?
Let's get back to this, Kevin. It's February, and now that I'm no longer dry January, remember I cannot enunciate words properly.
He's allowed to slur his words now.
Yes, that's right. With the best of them, right?
His excuse has come back.
He showed up and he was like, "Grease me up, woman." All right.
Hottest band in Florida.
That's right. Yeah.
So let's get back to the fact that we have the hottest band in
I know,
Florida here.
man.
Like, how do we get off of that? So, how on earth do you get that status?
Yeah. It does.
I mean, you can't buy that. You didn't go to the AI and say, "Tell everyone we're hot."
The fans, I believe. There was a couple people that were on the interwebs mentioning those words and doing walk around interviews at festivals for people that have attended the festivals and who was their favorite bands, who were bands that surprised them throughout their weekend. And it's all the fans, man. They've been lifting us up throughout this whole journey. So just got to thank them. Yeah. And our live performance, I got to say. It's pretty
Yeah, look,
Check it.
It's not
Right.
because you only play in the summertime. It's not that. It's because you're really good.
Toot toot.
One of their shows in Destination Daytona was probably the hottest day of the world. Now I'm starting to question if it got misconstrued.
Who cares?
The hottest show in Florida. The hottest show of the year.
You wanted the best and you got the best. The hottest band in Florida. Brothers Within.
Yeah, that was such a blessing to see that.
That's got to make you feel good. How on earth
Wait,
is that?
how did you come? How did you come across that? Or I mean, did somebody Google it, or how did? I'm not questioning it. I'm just, do you Google yourself often, or?
I think their
no?
former manager
Okay.
found out.
One of our former promoters found out. It was for one of our shows down in Venice. Our friend Paul, who was promoting that one, I believe he had happened to look it up, and then we got the news the next day. He shared it with us, and it was crazy.
That is awesome.
Yeah, ever since we've had all these celebrities message us, FaceTime us, and it's been crazy.
Yeah, I can't even cool down anymore.
Yeah. Remember when we had to say no to Shaq's kid's bat mitzvah?
Yeah.
Like, we really wanted to go, but we couldn't. We had stuff to do.
It was a tall
That'd be
order, I'm
crazy.
sure.
Yeah.
We had stuff to do. We'll come next time.
He's got plenty of kids.
That's
so
what
don't
she
worry.
said.
So you guys are back. So then that's, like I said last week, this isn't by accident. Obviously, 2 million streams. Your fans. Without, and I know all musicians say that is, without the fans, you are not able to, it's all them. And I think you mentioned that last week, Bernie, when you're talking about the MVPs. Like, there's so many people to want to thank, right? They're into what you do, into what your vibe is, into what you're about, and everything, right?
But it's the fact that you guys attracted the right fans, the ones who are like really in for the cause and everything, and are actively like doing things actively to support. That's the biggest push. Just the quantity, could be whatever, but it's the quality of the people you attract really goes a long way. You started to say something.
There was a couple
Sorry.
names that I wanted to shout out from earlier. From our first gig at the Rick Surf Bar, his name's Rick Garris, and that was our first paid gig. He really gave us our first shot at a venue. So just wanted to name drop that guy. And one of our closest friends from back home, Bradford Buckley, he was a good friend of ours that was in the scene at the time that we were slowly climbing the ladder. And he was, gave us a couple ins at a couple spots that we, have played since. And yeah, shout out a couple names real quick.
Yeah. Hey, that's what it's all about, right? It's thanking the people that have helped and along the way, and the people, like to feel that the mutual aspect, right? You're providing something, they're receiving something, and it all very really cool vibe.
Yeah, it's
on it.
all about the fans. It's all about the fans. I say it at my shows all the time. I'm like, if y'all weren't here, we'd just be screaming in the dark like a bunch of monkeys on a frying pan. There's no point to do it other than getting it out of your system if the fans weren't there.
Yeah. I'm the newest to join, and I will say I've never met a more devoted group of people, like the fans for this band.
That's amazing.
In particular. And the fact that it's happening in 2026, when you'd think that everybody, it's amazing that people still come to shows.
Yeah, it's hard to get people interested in live music. It's not as much of a given as it used to be.
But these people are here, and they're here early, and they're here well after we play.
Well,
They want to hang out, and they want to talk, and they want us to sign their stuff. Like, the first show I played with them, people wanted me to sign their stuff. And
Amazing.
I'm like, I don't, thank you. I'm so grateful. But, there's so many devoted people all throughout Florida that I've met just being a part. Even before playing with them, I went to all their shows from August to now, and just seeing everybody just want to just spend a little bit of time with them, just from seeing them, and they're so devoted and they love the music and they know all the words and they resonate with the message, because the message that comes from this band is nothing but positivity. It's nothing but unity. So for people to, with what Bernie was saying earlier, with how the world is and all of its division based.
The fact that you guys are promoting the opposite is we need a lot of that.
Yeah.
And it's very important.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So no, it's awesome doing what you're doing. It's been, like you said, especially right now. Sometimes I was thinking about this the other day. Is we live in a world now of whether it's celebrities or people speaking their own political thoughts on stuff, and
that's especially funny right now. He's speaking his own political thoughts.
And
apparently,
of what just happened over here.
Yeah, those are
no. I
some pretty shitty thoughts, I must say.
So you're saying there was a political farts? Is that what it was trying to say?
Yeah.
I thought I was tripping.
Somebody needs to open a door.
Who farted?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't even smelling anything.
Yeah.
Baby. Jeez.
Oh my! This is the podcast first.
Somebody
Actually,
needs to reevaluate their diet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Poor baby.
oh boy.
We'll blame it on the dog.
Yeah.
I will say this band does not have a political bone in their body, though.
Yeah.
We don't. We acknowledge what's going on,
Yeah.
and we just want the music to hopefully.
Well, you
spread
can't if
love.
you're going to be the voice of positivity.
Yeah, you can't. And as an artist, you kind of can't. You know what I mean? You see artists, you see Rage Against the Machine pretend they're against the machine, and then they play the Democratic National Convention.
And then they're only here because of the machine.
But we're really just for love. We're for people not wanting to. You don't have to choose a side. You could just choose love. You know.
Absolutely. And the whole idea of choosing sides is ludicrous. I believe more people need to wake up to the fact that everybody has an opinion, and that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not a contest on who's right or wrong.
Yeah.
It's just a sharing of ideas, and tolerance of everybody's ideas is what America is truly all about, and a lot of people have lost sight of that.
I agree.
Well, it's as we've talked before, is the pros and cons of what social media could do for musicians, but at the same time, it's the ugly side of social media too.
Sure.
Right.
I'm all about tolerance. Like some of my best friends are tolerant.
They tolerate you?
It's clearly, or they wouldn't be my best friends.
So yeah. So we talked about their. I don't think we got a chance to really talk about some of the albums that you've put out there. So like Parallel Thoughts, right? Talk a little bit about that. Go back to some of the.
Parallel Thoughts was our first full-length album. I feel like we did a lot of different recording styles with some of our songs. Some we released as singles that are still on the album as well. But as far as the recording process, we laid down. Me and Joey, our former drummer, both wrote half the songs each, basically, and we would compose most of our songs, and then we'd bring our parts to the rest of the band and basically start rehearsing the songs and filling them in. And so we'd do most of the recording in-house in our home studios, and then we would take the majority of the drums and get them studio recorded. And any of the songs that we were doing studio recording on the drums, we would add in studio bass and stuff like that, since we're already at the studio. But we have potential to do it all in our home studio as well for the most part. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's now that studios are recording equipment has changed things so much.
Oh, yeah.
And you can spend your own time, and especially if you're independent and you're not burning your money, right? Sit in the studio and but
You can actually spend money on your own torture device. It's called Pro Tools.
and that's and you're going through that. You're recording your stuff too.
Yes,
right?
I
Yeah,
did exactly
yeah,
the same thing.
yeah,
I recorded we did everything live in the studio, and then I bought a Pro Tools rig and
Oh, okay. You're a Pro
Beating.
Tools guy.
beating my head against. Well,
He is now.
I'm all about utilizing the industry standard, whether it's better or worse.
I'm a Logic Pro guy. He's a Logic Pro guy.
Simply because
Logic.
Yeah.
now, once I learn how to use Pro Tools,
no division here.
I've been
right?
standing over the shoulder of someone who knows how to use Pro Tools for many years. But now that I'm actually pressing the buttons myself, it's horrifyingly terrible. But it's learning.
You have to start somewhere, though.
Exactly. Once I go through the learning curve, then the skills that I learn will be applicable in any professional studio.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only reason. It's not because Pro Tools is better or worse than any other, like
the industry
Cubase, like Logic. All of them are
Ableton,
great.
yeah.
Ableton, they're all
Do you guys
great.
know that
Even Audacity is great.
Audacity? That's what I was going to bring up. Is Audacity is being completely like overhauled.
No
Do you guys know
way.
about- yeah, it is
They're
like
all
a
based on
modern DAW
Audacity.
now.
Yeah.
It's the original.
way.
It's an open source. Always been open
But
source.
the team that's working on it, they have like completely rebuilt it.
Like that was the only thing I used to extract audio. That was it. That was about it.
I started
it
all my
didn't use
audio
anything
stuff
else.
on
Anybody who's used Audacity recognizes those graphics and those procedures in every single
completely
digital
redid the
audio
UI
workstation that there
too.
is.
Yeah.
The
the
what?
whole interface is
Oh, that's
Really?
That's
Yeah.
what made me not want to use it was the UI.
The
Really?
change,
They
'cause it changed,
revamped
yeah.
it.
yeah.
Nice.
It's very modern looking now.
it's
It
okay.
looks
completely free.
You're old school.
No
It looks
clicking
good.
the still evaluating button
So,
in Reaper. Anyway, I
I hate
coughed up
Reaper.
the cash, and I'm using Pro
Yeah.
Tools just because I can finally call everybody and tell them I'm cool.
so
I use Pro Tools.
let me throw this out there though, Kevin. You talk about this. Something that you did, and kind of I don't know if you guys are aware of this is Full Sail University. They do recordings and so forth there, and it didn't cost you anything, right? Right. I guess
Yeah,
you guys
it did.
are,
It
you guys
cost me a
from
lot. I had to buy a lot
you
of
guys from-
Wendy's and pay for a lot of gas to bring everybody there.
So they do it for like their portfolio. So it's for free?
Well,
are you saying?
just like when you go to the dental school and
yeah.
you can get your
Yep.
dental work done, just like you go to the beauty school and get your haircut done.
That's cool.
Guess what you get when you go to the recording school? And so that's what I did.
I'm waiting for a punchline.
No, that's it.
That's what you get.
So the other
You
thing
get
that's
Metallica's Saint Anger
But
album.
the thing that's just yeah, right. The other thing that's super cool is they've got a program called FS Live, and basically it is the recording class, the lighting class, and the live sound class does a master class, which is basically a festival date, and you go to their FS Live room.
Yeah.
And you set up. They set you up. They program their lighting scenes, and they do a festival version. You run an hour set,
That's so cool.
and then you get the video. It's a 6 camera shoot, and the multi-track audio. And when anyone who goes to my website or my YouTube page, well, both, and to see my live videos, that's where they were done.
What are we doing?
So Full Sail, obviously that's my backyard in Orlando. That's an amazing school. And we work with a studio in Winter Park called Castle Door Studios. Shout out to Zach. We love him. He has a lot of interns from Full Sail. So we have a lot of connections with them. We haven't actually done that, but I think that's an amazing program for bands that want to,
It's one of the more Grammy nominations were achieved with Full Sail graduates than any other, if we are to believe the billboard outside of the campus.
And I do.
Yeah, and I do, because they all do. Even the kids who don't know what they're doing know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys want a video, I mean, you're the hottest band in Florida. You can probably get any kind of video you want.
Yeah.
But when you're not and you're me, you got to go to Full Sail. But if you look at them, they present you in the light that you want talent buyers to see you in, and it looks like you're doing a world class.
Yeah, because they don't want to look. It's going on their portfolio. They don't want to look bad. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Log Cabin Studios, who helped us record a lot of our first full-length album, Parallel Thoughts. And then we also did a lot of work through our good friend Hunter at Oracle Sound Studios. So shout out to both of them. Thank you.
Very cool.
Brinson Swan.
Brinson Swan was on our latest song, Wild Wind. He did a lot of production on that song, too. Referring to the album, though, yeah, they helped us out a lot, for sure.
Okay. So how long? So that process, going through that and putting that album together?
It was about 3 years total of just laying stuff down and being patient and getting people together and scheduling times, and then just coming up with the music. But it was I think laying all the foundation down and then coming back, like I was saying, going over and doing studio stuff or having someone reproduce the studio stuff. So.
And we were just talking there before the show started, or was about like the Beatles album, seeing them, watch them create music and just kind of, I guess, when you're the Beatles at that point, you can just sit around a studio and not worry about burning the clock and the money and so forth. But, just to create music and just sit there and that whole process there behind it. So,
that
which is
was
actually
really cool to see. They just like specifically rented out a spot.
Yeah.
And that was like their
come
their
up
spot
with
for
all their stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So let me ask you this. I'm kind of very curious on, listening to the songs from the album is the parts of how, there's a lot, listening to it, listening to, the keys and, where the parts fill in, parts are playing on the, the ands, and then a lot of the effects that's in there. How does how does that go live? Do you have a lot of those effects parts? And again, who's responsible for it? I mean, so forth.
This gentleman right here, Bernie.
Okay, yeah.
We like to do a lot of most of our instrumentation ourselves and our effects. Johnny does a lot of his effects on the keys himself. I do a lot of my guitar effects and I have my vocals and my feet. But then there's also a presence to be known with using backing tracks and building a performance and a stage performance. And we look up to a lot of bands that do that, and we go to the shows and we admire the shows because of the whole performance that's being played. And I think we're very inspired to getting to that level. And we've noticed, we use backing tracks on songs, and there's songs that we don't use backing tracks on. And we like both. We like to do both. There's this whole battle going on, I feel like, in the scene of bands who are strictly not backing tracks, and then they eat out the other bands. And it's just, I don't like the politics side of that. So I like what works, and we found a recipe that works for us,
right?
And what we like to do, and we like to build a performance for our fans and a show, and that's what we focus on. Not so much who's doing what in the scene, or they can do whatever they want.
Right, you're doing your thing.
Yeah,
that's right. That's it. And I'm always fascinated. Right, that transition is. When anybody goes to see a live performance, is how does it translate from the studio to live, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that's got to go into, and that's kind of why I was just curious, and how do you perform? Now the electronics now are so much easier to hit this pedal, this button, triggers, or the Roland Octapad, right?
We use
like
Roland,
that. Yeah. So that's I'm always interesting how to play that. And then timing, right? And that's a whole nother thing, that right? It's your job, right? And,
Nolan's learning. That's he's one of the biggest, most crucial parts of our performance for sure. The drummer back there, and for all bands, don't forget how valuable your drummer is. Because
did you hear that? Did you? We're clipping that. That's a clip.
No, but they are the backbone and the meat and potatoes, as Joey, our old drummer, would say.
Cool.
They definitely hold the tempo, and they make everything go. But at the same time, they got to stay with that click, So they got to be locked in and honed in. And Nolan does a damn good job of honing in. And he's only been with us a short while, and he's been
awesome,
amazing to work with so far.
So, do you play live with a click? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
That's a whole nother. That's a fun little bit.
Oh yeah,
that's a thing.
Yeah.
And kids, if you're not practicing with a metronome, start.
Yeah, you should, for sure. Just if you want to be professional,
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like there's definitely a level of perception when everyone's on time and everyone's on the same page. I've noticed that. I always wondered that watching shows back in the day. Like, how did they all know to come in? There was such a dead space, and they all just snapped at the same time. Like, I always wondered. I'm like, how do they do that? And then it's really cool to be on the other side now and to be locked in with the boys and feeling that feeling. Yeah. It's cool.
What did I tell you, Kevin, before the show was we're going to put this on a shirt, so don't steal this idea because I'm stealing it from somebody else. is
Don't steal our theft.
is if your drummer is counting out loud, see, I already fucked it up. So
You're such a drummer.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, it was something.
We're all in trouble if the drummer's counting out loud.
Thank you.
All in trouble.
It's his punchline. I don't know. He
Did you
didn't
say
even
treble?
remember it.
Did you say treble?
I did.
Paul, I pulled up, guys. I pulled up that full.
Here you
stuff
go.
You were
Here you
talking
go.
about. Which one should I?
The one with the most. No, not the one. The one with the most views is not the best one.
Pull up the one with the most views.
No, don't do that one. Do Beer 30.
My favorite time.
There you go.
Oh, that would be so sick, bro.
Oh my God.
This is the video. This is one take. Yeah. Played totally live.
What's the
one time.
cost? What's the cost?
0.
Yeah.
0.
What?
Yeah.
Like the dentist. Were you not listening?
What?
We could-
schedule this.
Well, we could charge you guys if you want. If you want to feel better about it.
No, I am already.
Oh, this sounds amazing.
So I took the tracks and remixed them. Actually, my good friend George Shepner remixed these, and I can't listen to these because he panned everything backwards.
Interesting.
The drums are backwards.
Yeah. I
I wouldn't have noticed that unless you pointed it out.
Yeah, sorry about that. I shouldn't have said anything.
This is one of yours though, Ken?
Yeah,
I like this.
this is my country tune.
Oh, you don't want to know him. Settle down there.
He's mine. You can't
Yeah.
have him.
I like your lyrics a lot. They have a nice flow to them.
Are we doing a song review right now?
No. This is just an example of what you can get from FS Live. And if you're watching this, actually, my cousin Paul is the dean of admissions at Full Sail University.
Email from Lisa Brooks.
Yeah.
Shout out to
24 hours.
Full Sail University, one of the best production schools. Period. And that's the kind of thing that you get when you go there.
That's amazing.
That's really high quality.
So what you want to do, and for everybody, I'll tell you off camera because as soon as I tell everybody, I won't be able to get back in to do my second album. But I'll tell you off camera. But it's Full Sail University is where you get that kind of a.
So the review, what's the song called?
Oh,
Yeah, we might as well go ahead, and since we're all staring at the camera or at the screen. So this is Vern Dazel's new single. Now Vern is a good friend of mine. He has my total respect.
Is he a DJ?
No, he's a guitar player and
Okay.
a singer. And he moved to Florida from South Africa as a Southern rock artist because the Southern rock scene in South Africa sucks.
well, that's really southern.
Yeah, that's very Southern.
that's just about
Southern Africa rock is pretty much like Southern rock in the United States, apparently. But so he's on his own, and he's been doing a great job of furthering his career. He just got off tour with John 5 and
Oh wow.
now he's going to kill me.
Karabi, not
No,
Karabi.
one of my favorite guitar players of all
Kotzen?
time,
Kotzen?
Richie Kotzen. Richie Kotzen and John 5, they just toured the United States with those guys. It's like a 6-month tour. And right afterwards, they released this, and it's got how many, like 75,000 views already?
Yeah, it's only been out 2 weeks? We said. Yeah.
65,000 views in 2 weeks. So that's doing pretty good.
All right. So and they just played recently down at the
At the Culture Room,
opening up
for
Tom
Tom
Hamilton's
Hamilton,
band, yeah.
formerly of Aerosmith's Tom Hamilton
so-
band.
So he's local boy. Yeah.
So
That's-
to remind you, the way we review songs here, it's not if it's good or bad. It's what makes the song. Is it the riff that makes the song, or is it the rhythm that makes the song?
And it could be a third option.
It could be. Well, we don't talk about that because that has to be organic.
yes.
But it could be the riff or the rhythm of the vocal, of the drums, of the guitar. Like, what is the memorable motif in any dimension?
I feel like that's so funny because I think everyone's ears naturally go to a certain instrument. You know, like I don't know, maybe not.
Well, I agree with you. That's why this segment shows how subjective things can be.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Ready?
All right, go for it. Here we go. This is New Game by Vern Dazel.
See that heel?
You've made a new deal. It's getting out of line. You're crazy about the new thing. You just jumped into the fire. What we're seeing is a perfect 10. An empty transaction. Just click on send. Your feet on ice.
There we go.
They don't know it's all lies. Just one more lie.
I was waiting for some harmonies.
Line. There's a fire burning and it's going strong. And the wheel keeps spinning and it won't be long. You think your beauty will never fade. If I got news for you, it's a new game. There's no anticipation. Oh, you just struck gold.
It's an awesome kick drum sound.
Yeah, it is. I think he's playing the Miles Kennedy's edition of that guitar.
They don't know it's all lies. Just one more lie. But the bottom line is a fire burning and it's going strong. And the wheel keeps spinning and it won't be long. You think your beauty will never fade. If I got news for you, it's a new game.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the bridge.
Time has finally come. The wings have burnt and we can all sit back and watch you fall.
What an ending.
Yeah.
What the heck?
What do you think, Johnny?
I think, for the most part, the guitar was really standoutish to me, but every instrument was amazing, and the rhythm parts of it, like all the different like pauses and musical things they were doing really stuck out to me too. So I think it was an all around. Just that song had everything.
Yeah. You know what that intro riff reminded me of? I know they were considered basically a copy band of AC/DC, but that intro riff reminded me of something Airborne would do. Like that. Do you remember that band from Australia?
No.
They kind of did they did not a carbon copy, but they did very much sound like AC/DC.
Well, AC/DC from Australia.
Yeah. And it was almost like the Greta Van Fleet.
Oh, to
Led
the Led Zeppelin
Zeppelin.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I heard Stone Temple Pilots in there. I heard, oh man, when they went in that bridge, I heard like something Chris Cornell would do. But when they went into that lead, the whole engine of that song, obviously, is that lead riff. But the drums held it down. The drums were very straightforward, but followed that groove, man. I really dug it.
Okay.
So riff or rhythm?
It was a combination of the riff, and that riff caused everyone else to create their rhythm around that riff, I think.
Might be going somewhere with that one. We're not gonna. We'll share it in a second here. So
The riff was definitely distinctive to me. It sounded like something, it reminded me of something Eric Rachmaninoff from Revolution would play on the open E, just doing a lot of that really fast picking and hitting notes through the open E like that inspired me actually to play a few lead riffs like that. So, yeah, I was definitely, the riff caught me for sure. Sick to see the chick drumming in like 6-inch heels, shoes, or whatever those things are.
Take note, Nolan.
Nolan, dude. Nolan likes.
That's super hot.
Step up your game, man.
I like to wear my heels off stage, so now that I know that it's permissible.
Should keep him on from now on, Nolan.
Yeah, let's get a close up of that girl boot.
When was that?
Yeah, don't fuck with that.
Right at the
drummer.
beginning.
Yeah.
Like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was probably next after
Look at the
that.
swag of her just hitting the hi-hat.
Yeah, Paige is awesome.
Sexy.
Yeah.
There we go, I think.
Here we go.
You see those-
It's probably going to come soon.
Those
I mean, we'll see her
those acrylic drums, huh?
Yeah.
There it is.
There
Look
it
at
is,
that.
yeah.
That's some badass shit right there.
Dude.
Paul Stanley doesn't wear shoes that big.
No.
No, I think that's she was
Take
on.
note,
She was on.
Kiss.
She was on. Well, geez, we went
What
almost.
size
We went.
are you, Nolan? I'm ordering. I'm on Amazon.
I'm an 11 wide or 12.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, they got stripper shoes that big for sure. You want to get the ones with the blue gel and the fish inside.
Yeah.
That's cool as
That
shit.
way we don't have to get him a drum rug. So if the drum rugs slip away, you can just use it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's a kickstand for your bass drum.
Killing two
There you go.
birds.
All right, Paul, what about you? What do you think?
I love Paige. I love just even watching, and this is what the tricky part is with the videos is not getting too caught up in the video, the visual aspect of it. I love watching Nico. Nico's the bass player.
Yeah, he's got like a painted on smile.
Yeah, I
His
was
cheeks
thinking
must hurt after every show. That guy smiles so much.
But him and Paige is totally locked in there. I've got to go with riff here because that fast picking just kind of really for me made the song, right? Because that carried through the whole thing. But yeah, I mean they're tight all around. I mean that's kind of the thing, right? So I'm going riffs on this one.
And I love videos like this that don't do much. It just shows the performance.
Simple.
Great shots.
It focuses you on the performance and their facial expressions and their body movement.
One of these right in the castle, or what was it, Secret?
Both.
The musicianship too. It looked like I saw a cool part where it looked like the lead guy was kind of backed off the lead and was doing singing and playing rhythm, and the other guitars picked up the lead through that section. It was pretty cool to see him swap.
What is that?
Very talented, tight group.
Yeah, no question.
For some reason,
Where are they
I
from?
get
here?
have you guys seen School of Rock? I'm sure, right? The other guy in guitar gives me this. He's
Spider?
Oh yeah, he
He
does
reminds
look
me of
like
that guy,
Spider.
yeah.
He does look like Spider.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Way more talented though.
Oh, you're
Are
so
they,
hot.
Local to Jupiter or South Florida?
St. Lucie.
St. Lucie County.
St. Lucie County. Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they have a classic feel to them.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
I think that,
so
what do you got?
I see when I'm first off, the kick drum sound is great.
I think
that's a Raincat recording. The drums are.
Well, I think the one she's playing is she's played before on Brad's show. Again, our good buddy Brad.
She's got the Vista.
They've played.
Actually, those look like Sonar. That looks like Sonar hardware.
Okay.
So it's a Vista. It's a clear acrylic Sonar kit, I believe.
DW.
Oh, DW. It's a DW. Sorry.
Nice.
But she said something about that kick drum was like.
It's a 24-inch kick that she plays.
Wow. It's huge.
Yeah. But what I'm hearing, obviously, it's got the AC/DC-esque thunder kind of guitar riff. And then it's much like Lynyrd Skynyrd. There's like a ton of great guitar riffs going on in there.
I agree. Sure.
It's hard to pick one. But then it all comes into the chorus. Da, 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 da. And then, but the apex of the song, in my opinion, is the second chorus and the chorus out, where they reharmonize the whole thing, where it's all different chords underneath the chorus, and it builds the tension in just an amazing way. And that is Vern doing that, and it's amazing. With all of the great riffs that are in there, with all of the rhythmic aspects of those things, I've got to say it's riff, just because of all those things, and it can't be rhythm by function of the fact that the whole thing is just littered with amazing riffs, and that the only way to hold that together is with a very simple drum beat, but with individual sounds that are just amazing.
Yeah, there's no over drum parts in that.
That snare is just right on point. The hi-hat is perfectly in the pocket.
She's in the pocket.
Tonally and volume-wise. And not too many toms in this song. But when they're there, they need to be there.
Yeah.
So, definitely riff on this song, I say. But great job on writing this song. This is an amazing... It's no wonder it's so popular, because it's got all the elements of all of the great bands that do their thing.
Well, we have the hottest reggae band in the room, and we're watching probably the hottest rock band.
Probably the hottest southern rock band in Florida right now.
Yeah.
But they don't get Google status, so better work on your game, Vern.
Yeah.
It's a new game, Vern. Get your shit together.
SEO.
I see what you did there. So, Devin, what you got?
I'm going to say, first off, she didn't have any mics on that kit. So you know what? Fake performance.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I know how music videos
Fair enough.
I'm just playing. Riff for me too as well. Obviously, I usually decide this based on what element sticks in my head after the song is done playing. What part is still going in my mind. And for me, it has to be that guitar.
Sure.
Yeah.
Same.
So where Devin was... Lisa, do you want to take a shot here?
Absolutely not.
No?
I don't know the difference. I think it sounds.
But that's a valid viewpoint. Let's bring that mic a full 360.
There you go.
What was the
Let's
thing?
get the
Bring it
non-educated
around
view
town.
on what makes this song cool.
What stuck out for you, Lisa?
And don't say the guys,
It could
those
be-
good-looking guys.
It could be the singer's
I
junk,
know.
whatever stuck out.
single, and I was actually wondering if the girl was single, because I know I'm going to get a couple inquiries from my band.
Yeah, off camera. Off camera.
However, no. They sounded amazing.
I'm trying to be a gentleman here.
I knew you'd be. The
So a
first
drummer
one to
pun
ask.
would be, I'd hit that.
No, it sounded amazing. I would say riffs, because I don't know. I don't know why. Don't ask me to talk technical about music.
Well, what part of the song comes back to your head first after listening to it?
That guitar part, right?
The lead singer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
it's
He was so
vocals.
animated.
Yeah.
He reminded me of Kid Rock versus I don't know, Aerosmith.
But
What's
the
his
song-
name? What's Aerosmith's name?
So what about
Steven Tyler?
Steven
what about the
Tyler.
singer? Was it the way he looked, or was it the way he sang, or his guitar? His the way he moved.
The way he moved. I don't know. I
She
just
liked
loved the
his
whole
confidence.
video. I loved his confidence. I loved. I don't know how to play instruments, but I loved it. It was beautiful, and the riff stood out. So,
But see, what
There you go.
I really like
She
getting.
meant to say his rhythm, his body rhythm.
No, but honestly,
Wow, that's a whole new.
Lisa, your perspective on this song probably is more representative of the public as a whole.
Yeah, the general audience.
Yes.
So that's why it's valuable to me.
I'm not technical.
Yeah.
So
But if we didn't watch the video and it was just the sound, what would stick to you?
I would.
Gonna quit it,
we would
quit it,
have
gonna
to
quit it,
rewatch
quit
it.
Okay.
You have to rewatch it without looking.
Yes.
Is
No,
that
'cause
that
I
a
was
thing? Can you do that?
Lisa said she'll come back next week and you guys.
Oh,
can watch
wow.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Wow,
We'll have a don't watch it party.
a three-peat.
An unwatched.
Yeah, everything you do, you just
A
can't
listening
look.
party, you might
Right.
want,
A
to call it.
listening part.
Oh, that's not nearly as fun as a don't watch party.
I just
sounds
imagine the
more
don't watch
risque.
party as a
Yeah.
bunch of people
Exactly.
going, don't look.
All right.
Don't watch.
All right. So Lisa,
Don't look at me.
We'll have a new segment. So we're gonna blindfold you.
Perfect. Oh, now we're getting a little into
This is getting
more of
kinky.
my realm.
Oh, hey.
I'm kidding. Goodbye.
All right.
So what Devin was alluding to there was we were talking about was that there was a term that was coined on the show, was the right balance of, and maybe this is where you'd go now is the rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like the perfect right.
One
the
is
blend.
not one or the other is more important. They're both equally integral.
Yeah.
Or because you didn't even listen to the song and you
We
decided to
haven't-
invent something like Lefty probably.
So we haven't coined it officially, but there's also a fourth category that I came up with,
Okay.
which was what I think of when it comes to like a lot of pop music. It's honestly sometimes it's neither riff nor rhythm. It's just vocals only.
Yeah.
To me, a lot of times pop songs they try to be repetitious lyrics,
The
and that's
vocals,
kind of the main
melody
thing. Vocal melody, sure,
Right.
but it's to me, sometimes it's none of the instrumentation is even the thing that
I
sticks.
agree with him.
Yeah, she came up with the one like her category is the singer is hot.
No. But I agree with him.
I have that category too.
No, I agree with him. Just like radio ready pop vocals, not instrumental.
Oh, there we go.
Can we go back to talking about the drummer?
Yes.
That's way better.
Well,
Absolutely.
I think how it blended both perfectly was like, yes, you heard that riff like throughout the whole song, but how the lyrics went with like the drum and how all the instruments like broke down in certain sections to go with the lyrics. It was just like that's why I say
It was so dry. It was so
I really
dry.
like the mix of it.
Oh, yeah. And then like
Speaking on you're talking about the drum sound selection and everything, just like the mix of it. And when it first started, I hear only part of it only in my left ear, and I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, a lot of panning going on and stuff, and I'm like, that's cool.
Aux Ghost, can you play the song and just pause on the drummer?
Oh my god.
Oh, listen to him.
Thank you.
I feel like this is the main.
He wants
the
to
lead
like.
singer's
Can you
wife.
play a loop of the foot? Is what he's asking.
Yeah.
Oh, the foot part.
No, the hi-hat part.
Oh, the
He
hi hat
needs to know
part.
which shoes to order.
There we
for
go.
him.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is. Look at him.
Just a little bit open, right? Yeah.
She's very poetic with that
I
hi
like her.
hat smack.
I like her fit too for the video.
It's about the music.
Sure.
Sure.
Where I come from, they say I like the way she smacks those pie plates.
That sounds awfully like Pipe Lane.
Well, it does.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
What's a
yeah.
Pipe Lane?
So, so when we do the song reviews, this is kind of the thing is that, we have different guests that are on that kind of like mix a little bit of the genres up, right? We had, like I said, we had a metal band, we reviewed a song, and we had this nice, sweet little country singer girl, Bethany, review Satan's Taint.
Bethany just got engaged. By the way.
I
She
saw
did.
it, yes.
So
yes.
cool.
So it's interesting to kind of...
Congratulations,
So,
Bethany Lynn.
yeah, big shout out there. So
Congrats, Beth.
past guest, yes. So check out that episode. The episode
her-
entitled "My Anus, Connecticut."
Yes, my Anus, Connecticut.
Oh,
is-
yeah.
So-
we talked about.
I saw that. What was it? Wild Boys did an episode with that. They literally just went to my anus.
And then would call the state or the town like board of education. They're just like, I'm just trying to find my anus. I'm just trying to locate where my anus is. And yeah.
That's all I know about it.
Yeah. Well, that's like you're from Pennsylvania. My favorite thing about Pennsylvania geography is that there's a town called Intercourse, Pennsylvania,
That's actually where Johnny was born.
and there's a town called Blue Balls,
Wow.
Pennsylvania.
Thank
That's
you.
where he was conceived.
And the only way, in order to get to Intercourse, you've got to go through Blue Balls, and that's the truth. Like if you look at the highway, you have to go through Blue Balls in order to get to Intercourse.
Wow.
Tale as old
Got to
as
cross
time.
a couple rivers to get there, huh?
No, I'm serious. Look it up. It's how it is. It's the way those Amish set it all up.
Can't go around blue balls.
There's no getting around it.
The high.
It gets very sticky.
It's
You'd end up in New Jersey. You don't want that.
it's a long way around. You can do it, but you've got to go through a lot to get there. It takes way longer. But if you just go straight through the Blue Balls to get to Intercourse, it's the fastest trip.
Never knew that, Johnny, huh?
And I'm not exaggerating. Like, look it up. It's the way you get to Intercourse is through Blue Balls.
Editor, put it on screen.
Thanks, Devin. Give me work.
Let's get that Google Maps up there and show the route with
Florida reggae.
with the blue line, huh?
What? Florida reggae.
Let's get back on subject here.
Let's get
Florida
back, let's get
reggae.
back to Florida.
We're talking about the hottest stupid stuff.
I
Well, look at
know.
the hottest band
I
in Florida
know.
here. What the heck are we doing here?
The hell? Who's
Let's
running-
get back on track here.
Who's running
What's
this
wrong
show?
with you, Paul?
So, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm
You
doing here.
need to like hold me together because I'm going off on all kinds of tangents here. No, don't even touch me. Get away from me. All right.
Shots.
All the shots.
I don't even drink that much.
So for those of our listeners who have never been to a Brothers Within show, what should they expect when they get there?
A dog playing the guitar.
Right.
If you're lucky.
So all right, so that is cool. Fill us in on that whole aspect of it.
Yeah, my little dog Luna. I don't know where she went. She's in here somewhere.
Oh, by the drums.
Aw.
She realized we were talking about a different band.
She
So
likes to make
You
an
can
appearance.
see her face in the very bottom corner
Luna,
of
we're
your
talking
camera
about
frame.
you. We're talking about you, Luna. Just come out here.
Think she would do
Oh,
it right
here she
now?
goes.
Come out here. They want to see you.
Right now?
Everybody wants to see you.
Oh,
Yeah, no, we'll just leave that. That's fun. But yeah, Luna comes out and she does her thing on stage with us. She's been playing the guitar for a long time. So yeah, never thought Luna's a rescue. When I first rescued Luna, she was so skittish and scared of her own shadow. And it's really cool to see. It makes me really proud to see her come out, just not only engage with people and be more open to letting people touch her, but now she fully understands her role as part of the band. And I just made a post the other day. We're doing a GoFundMe to raise money for some friends of mine in their wildlife sanctuary, but showed a photo of her playing the other day. That was actually the first time she realized that she was playing for the crowd. So it was a really cool time. We were playing at the Hard Rock in Daytona Beach, and she came out on the stage, and she had been playing with us for a little bit, but it was this particular show. She came out to strum it, and there was a huge crowd, and she noticed the crowd. So she came out, and she literally went to strum, and she stopped, and she kind of went out on the stage and looked at everybody. And then she came back, and she strummed the guitar, and everyone cheered really loud, and she heard, and she turned around and looked, and she started wagging her tail. And she's in that moment, she figured out that they were cheering for her. So she strummed it again and then looked around and everyone's cheering. And now she knows. She gets really excited when she comes to play and she starts playing, barking at the crowd and letting them know. I play a lot of solo gigs too. So she literally will tell people, she'll get their attention and let them know that she's playing the guitar now. It's very interesting.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's the smartest little dog I've ever come across, for sure.
Shout out to Coco, by the way.
Yeah, and shout out again to Stick Figure and Coco the Tour Dog, rest in peace. They just lost their one of their bandmates and one of their best friends, and they've been such an inspiration in so many ways. And again, I never thought I would have Luna on stage with us when I first rescued her. She was so scared. I didn't think it would never second guess in my mind that it would be a thing that to have her on stage, and naturally it just kind of happened. And it's been really cool to have, you know, kind of a similar thing going on with Stick Figure, but to have our own thing as well. And they've been just so inspiring with the music side of things, but then also just having the dog on stage was really cool. Really cool thing for me when I first saw them, and always stuck with me. And for us to be able to have the kind of the same thing, it's really special for sure. And I think the dogs really do feel the music. It's wild. Like I said, when I first got her, she was scared of everything. But when we had our rehearsal, the first one I brought her to, she came and fell asleep in front of the bass amp and right next to the kick drum. So it was not a question. She was going to start doing it with us on stage. And we were just recently at Sugar Shack sessions with Nolan performing with Emily Brimlow. And it was so wild. We were just watching in the crowd, and I had Luna there with us. And as soon as they started their first song, Luna naturally just wanted to be on the stage. It was so weird. As soon as they started playing, Luna went to go get on the stage, and I was like, "Luna, no!" And I freaked out. And they were live recording, so I got pissed. I was like, "Damn it!" Like I was like screaming in their live recording. Thankfully, they something happened on their thing, and they redid the recording, so it was no big deal. But yeah, it's funny. Luna you can tell she feels the music, and it brings her in a comfortable place, I think. And it's cool to see that as well, with her being a rescue and just being so scared of everything, but something, you know, so loud, she's actually attracted to. And not that it's loud, I think it's the vibe, you know, the bass, the
vibration.
feeling. Yeah, the vibration literally is what she feels.
I totally relate, because years ago I was in a band when we would rehearse at the bass player's house, and he had 2 kids, and they were unruly kids, but we would start playing, and they would literally crawl inside the bass bins.
Wow.
And just fall asleep.
That's so cool.
It sounds like that's what Luna does.
Same
too.
exact thing, man. Yeah, she'll fall asleep literally when we're playing shows too, and she, you know, we have a long show, she'll go behind the drummer over there and just like sit right by the drummer. It's just like, really? Like she falls asleep right there. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, she's definitely she's a special dog and one of our bandmates, and she knows it too. She loves all the guys in the band, and she doesn't come up to people. As you'll learn if you ever come to our shows, she doesn't like to be touched. She's definitely a diva. She doesn't like to just be touched until she gets to smell you. But with the boys, it's very different. She knows their family, and she goes, you know, she treats them just like she does me. She's very classy. Yeah.
She loves when you're wearing black. She loves.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
oh yeah,
your best friend.
She puts her white hairs all over your
It's
clothes.
so funny. She knows. Like we were doing a photo shoot the other day.
Hair in your studio.
Oh yeah, it's bad forever.
For a very long time.
Any Luna, we got. I got some of my Luna merch, and so any Luna merch comes with Luna hair on it already, so you don't have to pay for the extra Luna hair.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
So, go ahead.
Coming to one of our shows, I mean, besides Luna rocking the stage, I mean, there's an element of just, I feel like family and just feeling like, you know, you're at home with everyone that's there. Everyone's just, you know, with a good vibe. We got a lot of energy on stage. We always have some kind of special guest, you know, blessing the stage with us. So that's always exciting to see somebody hop up on stage and do a feature.
I think for this year, you can definitely expect a lot of professionalism on our performance. We're trying to really build our set, and we've always been building our set. But I think this year is more or less going to be one of the standout years for our performance. We're really trying to upgrade our performance and make it exactly that, something that stands out.
So where does 2026, you mentioned last week, you got some things coming up and it'll be announced soon here, March, and you got a big show. Is where you can, so again, you know, not to put you on the spot, but I mean, some of it include, you know, touring out of Florida or reaching out further, or
when the opportunities come. As far as what we have right now, we're strictly staying regional and just kind of building our numbers here in Florida and seeing where our numbers rest. So, yeah, I think regional this year is what our aim is. But you know, when the opportunities come knocking, we're definitely not saying no to anything national, or international.
Okay, there you go. So,
and yeah, we're under new management. Shout out to Pipeline Entertainment for helping us get us to where we're trying to be.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to totally shift gears here because there was a question that was asked last week or in between the break maybe or whenever it was before we start taping was you wanted to know about Kevin's vest.
That's right.
I specifically did.
Okay, so Mr. McLaughlin,
He's got another
would you,
one on.
care to share your
Well, it's
fashion?
actually, I left it back. I left it here last week. So.
Well, I know because there's a lot of and you were like waiting for me to do your laundry or something,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
I love the dynamic between you two.
This vest in particular. Okay, so like all of my stylistic clothes, I buy them during Bike Week.
Hell yeah.
So this particular vest I wore on the London tour. I wore it every day, and if you look at the pictures, this color is the exact color of all of the buildings in London.
Yep.
Like this is the color of Big Ben. This is the color of Warminster Abbey.
Oh, so rust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Basically.
like, if I'll show you some pictures, you'll be like, no way. That like it's almost like camouflage. Like if like I could hide in plain sight in London and no one would see me. That's what this is.
The do-rag might.
Oh, I got to get a matching do-rag.
Yeah, you do.
That might not.
But yeah, that's what this is. And
I do love it.
this white one is an exact same thing. And because I'm a guitar player and I pay a lot for my guitars, I tape all of the buttons on the bottom so it doesn't scratch them all up
Nice. Good thinking.
with white gaff tape.
Wicked smart.
No detail unnoticed.
Fashion tips by Kevin
But
McLaughlin.
if you wanna come,
The best.
I know I've learned something
Quite
recently.
invested.
Keith Richards taught me this by looking at Keith Richards. I was and a bunch of musicians that I know, and I'm like, there is little to no difference between the rock star look and the homeless person look.
Yeah.
Oh, very fine line.
Yep.
Yeah, very fine line. The only difference is that these are laundered.
Not always.
Well, yeah.
Not always.
Not always.
Yeah, well, in England, you don't have to take showers too often because it's cold as hell, even in the summertime, and they all smell bad anyway. So, no.
You're not even.
Shout out to UK.
No, they don't. No, bathing is an American thing. It's not a European thing.
They don't even. They talk about speaking of
AC?
denim. You're not even supposed to wash your denim jeans.
Denim.
You're not
Does it
supposed to
break-
wash your jeans.
It breaks down the fibers. That was the whole point of
Yeah, but otherwise, if you don't, they smell like ass.
Well, unless you're going,
mate. That's what you need to do. You
Well,
need to
drummers,
smell like
it's
ass.
I think,
smell like a real man, Gavin.
I think the real meta is you wash them infrequently.
I like that.
You still wash them, just
Yeah.
not
Yeah, I know.
daily.
Actually, I wash my. Well, if we're going to talk about
I
washing,
think jeans feel the best when they're like 3 days worn.
yeah.
Denim
Right,
are like
And so you usually go maybe
they
a week.
loosen up after 2 days a little bit.
That's what you want.
just like dreads. Sounds like
Anyone
dreads.
who does laundry every 3 days is lying.
So, if you have to wash your shirts after every wear, then I suggest you go to a dietitian
Yes.
Yeah.
because you got some shit in your diet that's making you nasty.
Nobody's
You should wash your underwear after every wear.
Even there, it depends on who you're,
Probably
you know,
should.
who's going to be there next.
Ideally,
I don't know.
It's sometimes it's about the challenge of getting people
Nolan,
there.
why did we go down this path?
I don't
and
know.
you asked the
I'm
question.
sorry.
Europeans have bidets, don't they?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why
so
they don't- that's why they don't wash
a
their
bidet
clothes.
is basically a toilet power washer.
My cousin
So-
has a bidet. It's the greatest thing ever.
I've never experienced
want
a
one.
bidet.
Have a bidet. They have portable ones.
Isn't that just like a handheld shower thing?
No.
Yeah.
Just bidet yourself in the shower?
No, it's like
They have-
it's a wand that comes out of
am
the
I on?
toilet while you're sitting down, and you have no
That's-
need
You
for
no
toilet
longer
paper.
need a structure. They
Yeah.
have attachable ones.
I know,
had them
that's
at my
what-
old
that's what-
house. It was
Yeah.
Is that what those? I
fantastic.
see
That's what
some
I'm-
spray. I
That's
see
what
some.
I literally just said.
They have
There's a-
They have
female
one
settings
in the
too.
toilet.
I'm not joking.
And what is it more powerful for the female setting
Obviously.
with a pulsating action?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you still need something to dry with. Is my point. Like what?
They have dryers.
Yeah.
They
What, a
do
blower?
have
Yeah.
dryers.
Oh,
What?
wow, I need one of
Yep.
those.
Then you don't got to do laundry.
Walk around all
That's
wet
right. There you go. There we go. Problem solved.
So am I to understand this correctly that you can use both hands to continue scrolling while your fully automated car
strumming.
wash bidet
Yes.
takes care of you on the underneath?
You do so many things like play guitar or the drums.
Yes.
Set the settings first.
A bidet drum throne. Wow.
Yeah,
I like that.
Holy shit.
That's what I need.
No, it's not holy. It's
That's what I need.
Got to invent that and
Now,
start putting it on your writer.
Now, of course, the
or
next
when you go
question
to new
is-
venues.
Now, the next question is, how invasive is this washing?
Is
Very surface
invasive
level.
you want it to be?
Okay.
Is it Silkwood?
Yeah,
Oh,
These guys-
Lisa's got something
It
to say.
gets the job done.
Is it sanitary? though?
Okay.
Is it sanitary? Like if it bounces in there, if it
It sprays sanitizer.
Yeah,
Wow.
like-
Now-
Good call, Johnny. No, it's not.
I think we need to do an entire episode about the health conscious aspects of bidets and their relative pressure.
That's the new cause. You need to raise awareness
And
on the usage of
how-
bidets.
So
test your water.
BIDET.
Yes.
Test your water before you get a bidet.
BIDET.
You got it. Kevin
Yes.
has it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you spell bidet like JOY?
Yeah, but let's be serious. You know, you're gonna have to deal with those porta-johns at the festivals. Yeah, they ain't.
Yeah, those don't have bidets.
Yeah,
Bidets at
sponsored by the
festivals.
local fire department.
Yeah.
Now we we know what we're doing. at
Oh,
the
she's
festival
like
this
fire
year.
hose. What?
So you guys started the artists for clean beaches. I'm gonna start the bidets for festivals.
Bidets for clean booties.
Yeah,
For clean booties.
Now that like years ago, I wrote a song called "The Blue Splash Rash,"
Oh no.
and that would definitely give you. I mean,
Oh yeah, for porta
you would get the blue splash rash
Yeah.
about
Brown
12
splash
inches
rash.
deep if you got one of those going
Yep.
on.
The brown splash.
I'm trying to. I'm matrixing in my head right now.
For all the promoters out there, you know how to upgrade your festival now.
We all get a
Right, yeah.
percentage on that idea. Just
Do
to-
better.
right, because
Do
it's
better,
now
Halloween.
trademarked and you've got it on lock. Yeah, reach out to
Bernie's bidets.
Bernie's bidets.
Brothers Bidets.
Brothers bidet.
Yeah,
Bidets
What?
Sponsored by.
I can
Riffs Rhythms.
I can see the sign now.
No, it's
Brothers
bidets.
within your toilet.
Bidets within.
For the maximum bidet benefit, put your back to the door and your feet on the edge, on either side of the ball.
What a bidet.
Blown away.
What a bidet.
Oh, it's been a long bidet.
It's been a long.
It's been a shitty bidet.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Oh, this is
an entire category.
Well, I told everybody, so when you show up for the second episode, it's a different vibe than the
Yeah.
first one, for sure,
Yeah.
right? Everyone gets a
Now
little
they know
looser.
you guys.
That's right, yeah. So,
Sounds like our album. Both albums. Completely different, I feel.
You think?
yeah.
Which one do you feel is better?
Not completely different, but there was a lot we learned and grown from like, just like any band would, but it's just a lot fuller and more going on in the second album. So nice,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what would you credit that to?
Not being scared to work with other producers, let other ears in on the projects, and also just knowing what we did the first time was eye-opening to a lot of stuff that I feel like I could compose myself in my home studio. So building the home studio and then being able to incorporate all of the extra time into adding those sounds in. So with our first album, we went to the studio strictly and laid everything down on the clock in the studio. So it was like lay it down, and that's kind of what we had. Versus now, I can kind of really give my time to a song and sit and kind of indulge and add the sounds that I want. So.
Yeah, and so you gave yourself the luxury of time to try things out.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and just having that too, being more prepared when we go back into the studio with those projects as well. With our first album, we just went with what was in our mind for the projects, and now we come back with actually a foundation and reproduce in the studio, and and then also again, shout out to Hunter at Oracle Sounds. He did a lot of reproduction on a few of the singles that we've done and released that were on the album as well. So we do again. I think for a lot of artists, it's hard to kind of give someone else opinion on your sound and your what you're trying to grasp. And I think Hunter definitely is someone that I trust with giving that sound to. Hunter's an amazing producer and has done a lot of work on some of our sounds, and it shows for sure. So
Sweet.
Yeah.
So talking about the album thing, you guys have done 2. How many albums have you done all together?
2 so far, just
2.
our EP and our first full length.
So, what with the state of music the way that it is now, do you guys have any thoughts on the idea of releasing like singles or an album?
There's definitely, everyone likes to talk about this and put their own opinion on it. And I think with the way that it's always evolving and always changing, I don't think there's a wrong answer to that. I think we just personally me, I like sticking with my recipe of putting out good songs. So I'm not rushing to put a whole album together and put out songs that are half-ass and songs and try to make our other songs shine. It's more or less when I feel like a song is good or an album is good, we're going to release it. And right now we're building toward doing both. So full-length album is in the works, but we're also having singles that are going to be in between that. So, and at the same
Rock on. Yeah, when you release the singles ahead of time from the album release, the single numbers count towards your album.
But you put a song out last year, right? A single.
Yeah, Wild Wind. Yep.
Right.
Featuring Brinson Swan.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, it's an interesting. I mean, I know we can run a Joe Rogan podcast here, but I know you guys travel far and would definitely love to talk more because there's things I'd love to pick your brains about. Things that's come up on our show with past guests is like the whole AI thing, music and things like that, But we can maybe save that for another time. But you're riding one less tonight, right? So I know you're missing one of your brothers, right?
Yep.
Who wouldn't be able to make it. Eric, so taking care of some things, which is again, family first. Sounds like, from what I understand. So, So
He wanted to be here.
Yeah. So shout out there to Eric. Yeah.
Eric's one of the founding members.
Yep. Eric's been a big part of us for a long time, and
He wanted to be here.
he's been playing bass more recently for us for the most part, and he holds it down, and he does a lot behind the scenes as well for the band. And shout out to Eric, we love you, brother. Eric is. If you guys weren't at the last show, we got Eric was backstage cooking smash patties for us, and it was the best damn smash burgers I ever had. So expect at the next show, we'll have smash burger specials. You better be there, get your VIPs, because Eric's gonna be holding it down.
So wait. A VIP pass to a Brothers Within show includes smash burgers?
A pass to smash?
That's just the
Smash pass?
a smash pass. Wow, dude, what did you just come up with?
I'm an ideas guy.
Holders now for the Smash Pass.
All right, I want a smash pass.
That could go many ways.
Bidets and burgers.
Bidets and smash burgers.
That's a new festival we're going to.
Bidets and burgers. Get a smash pass for the Bidets and Burgers Festival.
That's Paul's next spin-off podcast.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
that's
Drums and rums,
That's
riffs and rhythms.
That's the
bidets
entire
and burgers.
universe by itself. Watching burgers get bideted.
Smash and
Wash
dash.
that mayonnaise off of that thing.
So definitely. So I had a great time here. What do you guys what do you want to get folks to listen to? Go to check out, all the plugs and so forth, all socials.
Definitely brotherswithin.com. It's got everything you need to know on there coming up, and we've got all the other social media platforms as well: Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and YouTube is where our music is taking a lot of traction. If you could do us the biggest favor, you could go on our most recent music video for Somebody Somewhere. We filmed in Puerto Rico, and we filmed in Ponce Inlet, Florida. It was beautiful production. Shout out to Hunter Kimball for putting that whole edit together and filming. Hunter did an amazing job. And the video is actually what I just noticed in the last weeks. The video is hitting an algorithm right now with the song too. So both the song and the video are in an algorithm, and you can help push it further. You can just go share the video or comment or like on the video, and it truly helps push it into more recommended people's lists. Supposedly, if you just like the video, it sends it to one recommended person. If you share it, it's 10 recommended people. If you comment, it's 100 recommended people. So any little bit of that helps our video go a long ways, and that's YouTube's been one of the biggest for us. So go on YouTube, help us out, please. Look at our video and our last video, Too Wild Win. Give it a love for us. Thank you.
And I think if you like what you see here, you're going to be seeing a lot more of us in terms of like behind the scenes and just who we are as people. And I think, with what the world's going on, everybody needs just someone they could relate to, and I feel like we're very relatable because we're just trying to live our lives and, just spread a good message.
Yeah.
If you're feeling alone out there, somebody somewhere feels the same. So you're not alone. Keep going. That's our message for you guys.
Right. Very cool.
Rock on. So you did some filming in Puerto Rico, I heard.
We did, yeah.
Paul is all about Puerto Rico.
Okay.
The rum.
The rum.
Yeah. We affectionately call him Rum Paul.
Rum Paul. Yeah, Puerto Rico.
But with LDM.
Puerto Rico is. I have some family out there. Shout out to my friends and family, the owners, Pure Life Surf School, LJ and Melissa. They let us stay at their place out there, and beautiful, such a beautiful. Their place is an Airbnb as well. So if you want a place to stay, nicest place that Brothers Within stayed at. Check it out. I think we're planning a trip here. I think I might be back there sooner than I thought, actually. So I'm really stoked to hopefully get back to Puerto Rico soon. But yeah, the whole trip was very divine. I felt like when we went to film, it was the craziest stories. It just seemed like God was really shining the light for us on every day and every adventure. It was certain people would just come into our day at the craziest time. Long story short, just to name one of the...
Can we tell the GoPro story?
Tell the GoPro story, please. Yeah. So we basically we came to the what's it? Golan. I forget how you say the waterfall. It's Golandia or
Tell the story.
Goslandia. Yes, thank you, Johnny. So we went to the waterfalls over there, and we were kind of just going to hang out, but we brought the drone. We had already got all our clips for the whole music video, so we were pretty much done. We were just kind of getting some extra clips, and we decided to get this clip flying the drone over the waterfall and then down while someone was jumping off the waterfall too. So it was a really cool clip, but our drone pilot, Hunter, flies the drone and he follows Brinson, who is jumping off the waterfall. He follows him down.
Because he has the headset on, so he's fully
he's got the headset, so he's locked in. And so he follows him down and just keeps going down. And it lands in the water. And so this is the first day he had this bottle zip tied to it the whole trip, so if it landed in the water, it would float. It was the first time he took the water bottle off, so it when it hit the water, just sank instantly. And Brinson jumped off the waterfall, so he came up, and we're all like, the drone went in the water, and he's looking up like, what? And like, it was already gone. So the drone hits the bottom, and we're all up here like, what are we gonna do? It's getting dark, and this guy comes up, and he's got a light and a mask, like goggles, and we're like, and he had come up earlier. We had seen him, and he had kind of made some noise.
At first, we're like, these guys are going to ruin our shot. But
yeah, we thought he was kind of going to mess us up, and we thought he was pissed because we were up there filming. But then he ended up being really cool. And then when we lost the drone, we realized he was down there. What he would do is, people lose a lot of drones and treasures there jumping off the waterfall. So he would swim down and collect the stuff. And he's found some Rolexes and stuff. He told us down there and some crazy stuff. But I asked him how deep it was, and he's like, 45 feet. And I'm like, what? 45 feet? I'm like, you can touch the bottom? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, this guy's going to find it. And then sure enough, it took him, I think, three dives down, or it was like the fourth dive down, and he came up with the drone in his hand. The drone still works. Hunter got the drone to work.
No way.
We only got like half the clip. The drone would only give us half the clip. We got the preview, the whole clip, but it would only let us load half the clip for some reason. But it was...
The fact that you saved it.
Yeah,
oh my
he didn't speak that good of English, so like when it happened, he kept diving, and we're like, "Can you get it?" And he's like, "Relax," and it is just like you try to dive there, and you go down like 5-10 feet, and you're just like coming up.
Dude, it's so scary.
So dark,
that guy.
and
oh my god, he's a legend.
When he came up with that thing, it was like,
yeah,
there is no.
We told him we'd give him $75. Hunter did, and when he came up with the drone, Johnny slipped him $100 bill, and we were just like, dude, thank you so much. He was tripping. He actually came over and hooked us up. We didn't have anything to burn on the trip, so it was wild. Like I said, divine, man. Like we didn't have anything to burn. We met this guy. Next thing you know, like the drone's saved. Then we got stuff to burn. And
He's inviting us over to ride his horses like in the morning.
Yeah.
We had to leave. Yeah.
it was really cool. And just the whole trip was like that. Like every day and every spot we went to, there was something that would happen, and then there was just some person there that was like put there for the reason, you know. And it was a really divine trip. That's all I can say about it. It was perfect.
And the
That's
food.
cool. And the food. And we all got a little surf session in. That was really cool. Have you ever surfed in Puerto Rico? No. It's amazing surfing there.
There's good surfing there. It's not
Changed
known
my life.
for good surfing.
Yeah, the waves there are the waves are really good.
That's
there.
that makes sense. It's on the out on the edge of the shelf.
Yep. Yeah, there's shout out to my friends, my family. They're Josie Graves and Dylan Graves. They're two of the best professional surfers off the island, and basically family. So yeah, it's really cool to go out there and have people that we know as well, and just kind of get chauffeured around the island a little bit, because it's definitely not somewhere we go all the time, but I think we'll be out there a lot more frequently. So.
Oh, very good.
Speaking of chauffeured, you guys came here in an awfully sleek vehicle.
Yeah, we need to go check it out. Yeah, we need to check that out.
That's Luna's car. Luna's van.
Yeah, good job.
So cool. This is really cool. And again,
Let me remind everyone that we're sitting here with Florida's hottest band. That's cool.
Reggae band.
Yeah, well,
It didn't specify.
Oh, it didn't.
yeah.
It didn't.
yeah. No,
It didn't?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
let me
That's even-
reread the AI overview.
Keep out the Southwest part.
It's widely recognized as one of the hottest. Oh, wait. Brothers Within is widely recognized as one of the hottest, fastest rising reggae bands in Florida as of late 2025. Known for their high energy performances and strong social media presence, they have become a staple in the Florida music scene.
Exciting.
So all this work that you've done, you have graduated up to being a little half of a rectangular metal thing that holds paper together. That's cool. You're a staple.
I like to think of us as more like a stainless steel nail, because staple's pretty weak.
Yeah,
We're pretty
Oh,
strong.
there you go.
Yeah.
I like to think that.
Solid.
Or
as a rock.
possibly a deck screw. That's a great
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A T-nail.
TapCon.
deck screws rock. If I had a choice between staple, steel nail, and deck screw, I would want a deck screw.
Oh yeah.
Every time.
Deck
Yeah,
screw
That's
every
right.
time.
That's our next song. Deck screw.
T25, baby.
Hey, you want to go over there and deck screw?
Not with you. But yes.
That was mixed signals there.
No, I thought I was pretty clear about that.
Called,
Pause. Yeah.
That's called dating in
Yeah, he's-
2026.
Oh, is that how it works now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Us,
No deck
us,
screw.
us boomers.
No deck screw with you. But deck screw, yes.
So again, thank you guys for coming down here.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for having us.
You got your award last week for the.
We brought it back with us.
Yeah,
That's
so-
right.
And come down here. So
Did
this
we
is
ever get an acceptance speech?
yes,
I
we
don't-
did shots.
Did we?
We did.
Oh
shots.
yeah, we did. We did
Acceptance
acceptance shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So if you didn't watch the video, go back to watch it last
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
So Paul,
So Kevin,
we got the hottest reggae band in Florida in
fucking
here. How the hell did we do that? That's awesome.
That's the title of the episode for sure.
that's right. Of course it is.
Has to be.
The hottest reggae.
And their
band.
manager, who's possibly the hottest music manager in Florida.
I've,
Look it up.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, let's Google.
it up.
Pipe Lane.
So hot she won't be on camera.
Pipeline Entertainment
Burn the place down.
Management.
Yeah, your wires will start sparking.
Yeah, it would. It would be too much for the cameras. Would all go fritzy.
Yeah, I don't want any of that.
Don't want
No.
that.
So another one is wrapped up here.
Yeah. So here we are at the end of this episode.
Right.
Wondering how to say we're at the end of this episode.
Right. So that's
With our
basically it.
completely scripted ending.
So I'm not going to ask him for his shows that he's got coming up here. I'm just going to plug. We're going to just put the graphic and what he tells me all the time. Hey, where are you playing? Go to my website.
Yes. I don't even know where I'm going to be
Like-
playing next.
Yeah.
Look
The
it up
best
and
answer.
tell me
Yeah.
so I don't miss it.
It's like, thanks, Kevin. I thought you were my buddy. I'd come and see you play, but you're going to make me go
Just-
do work. Just tell me where you're at today.
The fans need to remind you.
McLovin's Hawaiian tour.
But that's my thing. Like, I spend hours a day updating all of my internet stuff. Yeah. And then people call me and say, "Where are you playing?"
I need to visit. The best. Isn't that the best?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Look it up and tell me, because I don't even know.
That's the best. That is I swear I hear that from every owner of any business, especially my boss for the surf camp. It's just like, we put everything. We do so much time and put so much energy into this website where people should be going, and it's just everyone still wants to just call the phone and ask 1,000 questions.
That's the thing, though, is you're missing the point. The people who have checked the website aren't calling you.
Yep.
So you're not hearing from them.
You're
only hearing from the ones who didn't check.
It's a test of patience, because you want to say, "What the hell am I spending all my time on the website for? Can't you press a button, damn it?" But you can't say that.
Well, I do. Just kidding.
But yeah, I mean, with me, it's just because my name is so easy to spell. I just put hashtag Kevin M on everything. So you just type in hashtag Kevin M on whatever social media platform you're on, and you may find me.
So just before we wrap, though, I'll have to show you after off air here is with the Chat GPT and plugged in, and it gave this whole list here. So see if you
about the manager.
No, you guys. Yeah. So it's similar to the Google search and see what it crawls.
Oh, we got the Chat GPT version. We'll go ahead and. Is it good?
No, it's good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's good.
All right. So it says a summary of the Florida band Brothers Within, a local reggae rock group from the Sunshine State. All right. So far, so good. Overview. Brothers Within is a reggae-influenced roots rock band based out of Daytona Beach Shores, Florida. They formed around 2015 and have been active in the regional music scene, performing at local and regional venues and festivals. Style and message. Their music blends reggae, rock, and upbeat vibes with a focus on positivity, connection, and good energy. The band's name reflects their core philosophy that all people are connected, brothers within the universe, and their music aims to spread their message of unity, love, and good vibrations. Talks about origins, grew up together musically and personally, becoming close friends first, and then bandmates. Started learning instruments, playing open mics, taking small gigs around Daytona Beach, Northeast Florida, before building a stronger regional following. So,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome. What is that? Can you send that to us?
Yeah.
That's the Chat GPT.
Yeah. So you just
cool.
ask it to go and search the web. And as I said, give me information about a Florida band by the name of Brothers Within. And that's it. I'll show you. I'll show you the whole thing.
I want that in the documentary.
It will be.
Yeah.
I just want to say one last thing. With the message of like roots reggae being one love, this industry, the music industry, is convoluted. It's, being, I don't even know what the word to say is, but there's a lot of politics in it, and there's a lot of red tape when it comes to like regional bands making it big. And my partner Christina and I, before we were asked to take on Brothers Within, we did a lot of research of their music, and that is one thing that these guys have held true to, and I back them 100%. They believe what they sing, and they sing what they believe.
Yeah.
Well, that is
thanks, Lisa.
That is in the tradition. When the person that I think of as the OG reggae superstar is Bob Marley, and most people don't realize how deeply meaningful and religious Bob Marley's songs were to him until you understand until you understand the full picture of where those lyrics and where those songs come from. You can't appreciate the meaning of Bob's songs. And I am honored to be aware that you guys are maintaining that position.
Thanks for saying that, man. Well said. Thank you. And thanks for having us here, man. It's been awesome time.
Yeah, thanks for coming. You guys came from hours away.
On a cold ass day.
Yeah. And now it's even nighttime.
Hey, it's hot in here.
It gets warm when we're in a different temperate zone than Daytona.
Yeah.
You brought the heat. That's why.
Yeah.
Hot as
The hottest band. Literally. We don't have to turn the heat on tonight.
It's in our rider. They have to turn the ACs down every time everywhere we go.
Well, maybe next time you guys are down in this area again. Yes, we do actually. It is a studio here that we can jam in.
Yeah, and even more relevant, I play in Volusia County regularly. All of y'all have a license to just bring your shit and come sit in with me anytime you see my name.
Thanks, man.
And I'll be glad to have you on stage.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Me included?
Yeah.
Yes.
She can sing when
He was only talking to you.
Luna. And Luna too.
Luna's number one. Yeah. But I will bust out Whitney Houston if I have.
Oh.
Who brings the boots?
Who brings the boots?
Well,
Lisa brings the boots.
They're mine, so I'll bring them.
Oh, the drummer boots.
Yeah.
They're going to show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're on the way.
That's right. Yeah.
The heels.
Yeah, she ordered them on
The Clydesdales.
Yeah, Clydesdale size stripper shoes,
They
Yeah.
come.
size 12 wide, high heels, with the goldfish inside.
Of course.
So,
All right. Yes.
here we are,
Here we are.
trying to end an episode, but we don't want to. 'cause
No,
this
it's
is a
been
good one.
Way too much fun, man. So
here's a toast to the message behind the Brothers Within. May it permeate everyone and become the state that the world lives in.
Here.
cheers. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.